Let's get into the concept of engagement, employee engagement. Statistics show that 70% of engagement depends on the manager, and globally, the statistics is showing that 85% of employees are actually disengaged. Do you just want to speak a little about that?
Yes, indeed. It's a very sad news. It's a very sad news that we have. And that is why many organizations lose trillions of US dollars because of employee disengagement. And your statistics, you said it very right. And people misunderstand, really. Some people call it employee engagement, some people call it people engagement. And they miss the point. The starting point of engagement is this: it's all about the leaders. It's all about the leaders. Do you know every single day your people are observing you? They continuously assess their connectedness with the organization, with the leaders, and with their peers. And based on that, they will make a judgment for the day. Are they going to contribute meaningfully, or are they just going to withdraw? That is why we always say, as a leader, as a manager, your connectedness is very critical to people engagement. And that is very, very important. And believe you me, your people's engagement is going to affect their commitment. And their engagement and commitment is going to affect their accountability. So just to tell you how important is people engagement. The issue in organizations, unfortunately, is, as you said, globally, 85% of employees have been found disengaged. And that costs the organization in two things: performance and growth. So can you imagine what's happening? Your leadership matters, and those are very critical. Mark said the following. Yes, Mark Turpin made this very, very interesting comment once and said, do you know what? As a leader, do you spend time with your employees? Or you are just happy to knock your door in your well-carpeted office? How much time do you spend with your employees? Or do you spend too much? Because sometimes your engagement, you think you are engaged, but in fact, people will see it differently. How much time do you spend with your employees? Or is it too much? Because if it is too much, it may be perceived as micromanaging. You want to control. That is why, as a leader, you need really to be very careful in your leadership. And that is why people engagement is very true. How do they see you when you spend time with them? First, do they see you as a source of their energy and inspiration? Or do they see you as the main disturbance of their performance and growth? Those are discussions leaders and managers need to have with themselves and with the people around them, then across the organization. How are you going to make people engagement as the source of power in your performance engine and in your growth engine? Those are very critical. Yes.
Powerful, powerful, powerful perspective. Let's now look at the main traps. What are the main traps when it comes to engagement in the organization?
Yes, the first main trap is this: the manager. I'm sorry, the leader. That's the first main trap. Why? If they are not engaged, their people will not be engaged. That's the first trap. I am sorry, that's the first trap. Everything is about that leader. Why? The manager, the leader, will set the tone for the entire team. If they are disengaged, the team will automatically be disengaged. So that's the first trap. Are you visible? And are you present? Very big truth. Very big truth. So think about that. Think about that. Are you the one just waiting for them to come to you? Or are you the one reaching out to them? Which one? Which one are you? First trap. Many managers and leaders are just happy to wait in their office. And what do they say? Open door policy. You play that open door policy. My question is, you wait in your office, you leave the door open. My question to you is, who is going to come? Just that between brackets. The second big trap is lack of clarity. Because we are not engaged. Many things are just based on assumptions and perceptions. There is a lack of clarity. That is why people will be paralyzed, or people choose to do nothing. Because when they do nothing, there is no proof that they have been doing something wrong. If they do something, then they may be doing something wrong. The best solution is do nothing. Wait for the next instructions. Lack of clarity. I am telling you, clarity is the best source of influence in the organization. You lack clarity, people will withdraw because they are not sure. And that is always, I say, people are not deaf, they are just polite. You were not clear, they just withdraw. I am not really sure what you are trying to say and what you are trying to do. And what I'm not really clear. What do I have to do with that? And that lack of clarity will affect their collaboration and their commitment. That is very, very, very bad when it comes to our performance and growth.
Well said. Well said. Yeah, people walk around with this whole open door policy mentality, and they just leave their door open. So I like that challenge that you bring forth. Like, who's gonna come to you? Yeah,